receiving something, if I completely receive something, then I can go along with it, right? Yeah, if I totally love something and appreciate it, then I give myself to it. I go with that flow, right? So each of these is expressing itself. There's many ways that energy is moving through a quadrant like this. And that would take more time to go into and explore with you how energy can go this way, how energy can go that way, how it cycles the other way. For now, what I'd like to look at today is just to give you a feeling of the 8 in-breaths so that you can feel the 8 basic ways that emotion is building up in your body. Okay? And then tomorrow we'll combine that with the out-breath. Ready? If we're looking at energy, regulating our life force, we've got having energy or not having energy, and it's relative. So having enough energy to deal with a situation or something else having energy. And why that's the yin response is something else, the other, right? Self has energy or other has energy. If the other has too much energy, we get scared, right? They're going to demolish us. They're going to annihilate us, right? Let's inhale awe. Soften your chest, look up and take in something. And now let's imagine it's a fantastic, wonderful thing and we just want to take it all in with awe. Oh, yeah, awesome. One more time. Exhale, simple, and inhale, awe. It's like basic appreciation. I like to imagine God and think, oh, thou art awesome. Thou art great, right? Now let's imagine that it's a big, scary thing that is maybe going to kill us. And let's do the same inhale. Feel nice, huh? You feel your chest tighten up? Yeah, that's basic fear, right? I can't take this in. Your reception, your yin is blocked. It's not complete. Remember, 2 possibilities. Either it's not appropriate to take that in, right? Or you're not allowing it to totally come in, right? So what I want to do is I want to do an experiment with you. I want you to breathe in halfway with fear and then relax and breathe the rest of the way in awe and appreciation. Let me model it for you. Halfway in. Only taking a little to begin with. Fear, appreciation. Ready? And. Yeah, got it? One more time. And halfway. Does anybody notice what's happening with their energy? What we notice is that it gets blocked. It's moving towards your center, but you block it. When you breathe in the rest of the way and relax, you take the energy all the way into your center. Let's try the opposite one. So we're going to look at anger and resistance versus courage and confidence or empowerment. There's lots of words we could put there. Right? I'd like you to inhale first and just feel strong. Gather all your power. One more time. Strong and powerful. Right. Okay. Again, you can use the sound or you can not use the sound. One more time. Okay. Now I'd like you to feel a little bit angry and pissed off. One more time. Angry. Okay. Now let's breathe in halfway in anger. Breathe the rest of the way into empowerment. Feel that transition? Start to feel anger as blocked empowerment. A lot of people who are still stuck in you, projecting out onto the other, they're not owning the energy completely, right? So it stays out there, it stays halfway. And they get all their power through their anger. Why? Because they're continually focusing on the other. They're afraid to really own it. By taking that anger, realizing that it's your energy, and allowing it to come to your center, you can transform your anger into empowerment to deal positively with the situation. Sound good? Let's try it again. So there's a message, there's an opportunity in your anger to use the power. Your body, the universe is naturally programmed. You are programmed to have just enough power to deal with a situation. And it comes to you first in the form of anger. But you need to own it, to take it all the way into the self, to have real power. I'm not going to go as deep with all the other ones. I just wanted to go more deeply with this one so you can really get the mechanism of what's happening with all these emotions, yeah? Let's go into the next one. Inhale O. Let's just inhale O and feel our sense. Oh, the cognition. I don't have enough time to do all the cognitions today. Maybe we'll do them tomorrow. Inhale O. Joy and connectedness. Give somebody a big hug in your mind. Or eat a really great meal one more time. Okay, now let's imagine that it's too much. You have a feeling that it's too much and you're feeling suffocated and overwhelmed. It's like somebody just gave your mother-in-law just gave you 10 new gifts that you don't know what to do with. And thank you. Okay, now let's breathe in halfway with suffocation and take it in all the way into joy. Feel the pleasure that comes? Yeah. Okay. It's a taste tester. I like to do that for a long time. Craving and sadness versus interest and desire. This is a really interesting one. Inhale, ooh. It's like sipping through a straw. Let's start with the desire, the longing. Yeah? There's so much work about the law of attraction, right? This is the dynamic of longing, which starts bringing things towards you. Reach. Yes, I want it. Right. Okay, now let's imagine we lost something and we want it back. And maybe it's not coming back. Mama. Abandonment. Yeah? Do you feel that ache starting to happen? Yeah? The more you soften your chest, guys, the more you can start to really settle into this. Men tend to be a bit, yeah, I want it, yeah. Okay, now let's start with it and then bring it in deeper into desire. Okay. I see a lot of smiles. Good. Okay. You doing okay? Okay. We're just going to go through the last two, and then we'll bring them all together, and then we're done. Inhale, boundaries. Now, boundaries is about, right, we're talking about that open and close, how we regulate things. Again, we can do these mentally, we can do these emotionally. There's so much to be said here, because this is really our personality. But let's just open to acceptance. Let's open our boundaries. Inhale, It's like saying yes to the universe. Right. Now, let's open our boundaries and feel like I'm not sure if I should open my boundaries, or my boundaries have been damaged when I opened them. Right, there's a sense of insecurity, right? Vulnerability. Have you ever gone to a party and felt like, you walk around going, hi. Okay, so now let's open halfway and feel nice and vulnerable, and then open the rest of the way and really be open and accepting. You feel that time and time again, it's just going deeper. You feel how the negative is blocked from access to our center, and the positive is really taking it to our center? Okay, let's do the next one here. Ooh. So ooh is when it's appropriate to close our boundaries. Sometimes in New Age circles, this one can get really poo-pooed. We have to be open. It's all about opening. No. It's about appropriate boundaries for wherever you are at the moment, right? Inhale, ooh, let's feel grounded and secure. Strong and centered. Right. Or if we're focusing too much outside ourselves, we're caught in disgust and rejection. Right? And we can spend a lot of time like this, because there's lots of shitheads out there who are gonna fuck with us. Don't you hate those people? Yeah. It's an attempt for me to feel more grounded and secure, right? I'm in process. To the degree that I stay in my disgust, I'm stuck in my process of trying to establish more security and groundedness for myself, right? Let's inhale halfway and feel disgust, and let's complete it, moving into centeredness and groundedness. So whether it's through movement, or whether it's through infoceuticals, or whether through it's a certain conversation, or any other crazy idea that you get into your mind that will help your client, if you can identify where they are stuck in their process, you see them with a lot of disgust and they spend half the session bitching about this and that and the other. A light might go off in your head. Oh, is this person trying to, instinctively knowing they need to be more grounded and centered and more secure? And how can I help them to complete that process, right? Okay, the last one, regulating our interactions in the world, okay? Interesting. Surprise and anticipation. Surprise and anticipation. Sudden versus gradual. Sudden versus gradual. The sudden is a surprise. The gradual is the anticipation. That's the particle and the wave, right? Here, let's inhale E and be nice, delighted and surprised. Oh, fabulous that you're here. A sudden event happens and it's a delight. Imagine that everything that happened that was unexpected was a delight to you. Right. Now let's imagine that everything that happened was a shock to you. Oh my God. Try that a few times. All right. Ooh, everything gets stuck into that. Let's inhale half of the way, shock, and then deeper delight, surprise and delight. Feel like it's nice and light? Right. This has a really interesting correlation that I'll speak to tomorrow that Richard was talking about, right, with shock. We'll talk about how a lot of trauma happens and gets stuck in the particle and doesn't move back into the wave. Okay, worry and anticipation. Let's go for anticipation and hope. Inhale, the wave coming towards you. Right. Life is always happening. Life is always unfolding. It's always coming towards us, right? Tomorrow is always coming towards us. Are we receiving it in anticipation and hope in the sense of, kom maar, we say in Dutch, you know, kom. Bring it on. Yeah. Or worry and anxiety. Here we go. All right, and the shoulders start to go up. Okay, I think you got that one. Let's inhale halfway, anxiety, and then soften it into kom maar. Yeah, it's real softening here. One more time. Yeah, good. Okay. Now, once we have that, what naturally wants to happen is the exhale, right? Then once we have really taken it in, then we breathe it out. However, if we're blocked, what happens? The outwave happens, but it happens as a reaction instead of a response, right? So to the degree that we haven't processed the in wave and really owned it to our core, we're just reacting, which means we're usually coming from an incomplete or negative place. Okay, one last time. Let's just go through them. Inhale, exhale, Inhale, ah. Okay, take a breath. Don't get too dizzy. O and U, the joy, the fullness, the abundance. The desire, the longing, and deciding the quality of what to take in, what's appropriate for me to take in, what's appropriate for me not to take in or to push out. Inhale, ooh. Good. And ooh, our boundaries, regulating our boundaries. What's appropriate? What do we open to? What do we close? Inhale, ah. Exhale, ah. I totally take it in, and I totally express it and be it. Inhale, ooh. I can hold on to this. I can ground myself, and I can be assertive from here. We haven't done this one yet. We'll do it tomorrow. And ooh. Right, and last one, E. Oh, look what's happening. Intention. This is intention, aiming, right? What's happening and what's going to happen? What's our intention? Inhale, eh. What's unfolding? And exhale, eh. Riding the wave. Observing the wave. Riding the wave. Just take a moment to just feel your energy. Thank you very much. O and U. O and U. Let's just do the sounds. O. O. Or O. This is what we have. Yeah, this is our sense of getting something, of being in something. This is where we're moving up in the body, right? This is where we start to eat. This is our digestion. O. The opposite is U. U. Very refined filtering. U. So it's filtering what comes in, right, or what doesn't come in, or what needs to go out. So there's what we have, what we're getting or what we have, and then there's what we're filtering or we're eliminating. And that's the basis of matter. Attraction and repulsion, right? Having. That's what we're dealing with here, integrating. Space, boundaries, an, ooh. Ready? Ah. Ah. Pop it out into the space. Ah. Ooh. 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 Yeah. This has become a kind of a typology system. You know, people that start to work with this start to accuse their family members of being too ooh. Or, oh my God, I was so the other day. I was like all over the place. I needed a bit more ooh, right? And ooh is the basis of our boundaries, of any boundary, of anything, right? This room has